Welcome to episode 42 of the New Favorite Things podcast. And we're going to talk about Flipgrid today. Now, Flipgrid is an excellent assessment tool and it's an excellent video creation tool. But Flipgrid tends to do a facelift every couple of weeks. So I wanted to take some time to kind of walk step by step through how you can set up a Flipgrid assignment, how you can send that to your students, and then more importantly, how can you assess student understanding on that Flipgrid video. So we're going to go to flipgrid.com. And then I'm going to log in. And it gives me my educator dashboard. Now, I have a large number of Flipgrid videos that I've done, but there's two classifications of Flipgrid structures. So there are groups, which is going to kind of be like a class. And then there are topics, which are going to be your individual assignments. So I'm going to create a new group, and I'm going to call it 2021 Summer Professional Development. And the way that I'm going to roster students here is I'm actually going to do it through student email. So when you're doing this, it's really important that you set up at granburyisd.org and at granburyisd.net email addresses. That means that students or staff are able to interact with this Flipgrid. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to turn this daily notification to never. Otherwise, you're going to get an email every single night with kind of a daily digest of the Flipgrid videos that have been sent to you. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Create Group. So my group is getting ready, and if I wanted to, I could send this link to my students through Google Classroom or through Remind or Class Dojo, but this would be the entire group of assignments, and they can go through and they'll toggle, and I'll show you that in a minute. But from here, inside of my group, which again is kind of like my class, I'm going to create a new assignment, which is in Flipgrid called a topic. So I always just delete this one. This is kind of Flipgrid's default. Here's an assignment for your students to fill out. I don't like them doing that one. So I'm going to create a customized one. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to click Create a Topic. And I'm going to, for my title, put, how excited are you for summer PD? And then for my prompt, I'm going to say, tell me a summer professional development that you are most excited to attend. So my students will see that this is the title of my question. Here's the specific information. I can add additional resources like a YouTube video or record my own video or an emoji. I can come in here and I can put in a guest password. So that's going to be like if I wanted to give families an opportunity to do these Flipgrids as well. This is a really important part called topic moderation. So if I have topic moderation turned on, then students are not able to see one another's videos unless I release a video for other students to watch. If I turn it off, then students are able to have a collaborative environment where they can watch a video, respond to a video, watch a video, respond to a video. And Flipgrid does a really cool feature where they can respond to one another in videos, as always, or also now in text comments, which is a new feature. So something that's really important when you've got a student collaborative activity set up, that they can respond either orally or verbally. And then you can also set a max recording time. So if you're going to do something like dance rehearsal tryouts, you might want to set 10 minutes. But if you're going to ask students for something really quick, you might just give them 30 seconds. There are some additional options that you can put on here, like adding additional media and links, notifications for when you're going to get notified about this Flipgrid topic, what you're allowing your students to do. But I feel like the most important feature is that Flipgrid has a built-in feedback tool. Now, feedback tab and custom rubrics are going away in August, but there's going to be another feature that will replace that. So when I come in here to feedback, I'm going to put in a custom feedback, and then I can put in an individual rubric. So I'm going to add in a new criteria here, and I'm going to say, is it a summer PD worth a maximum of 1 point? And then I can say, is it for this summer? So now I'm building a rubric that I can go in and I can grade really quickly while I have this topic that's collecting student responses. So when I create that topic, and then I send it to my students, I can click share, get the copy of the link, or share it directly to Google Classroom or Twitter or Remind or whoever I access it. Then I'll start to collect those responses, and I can go in and I can grade them using that customizable rubric. I'm going to pause really quickly, create a response so you can see how that rubric works. So now I've got my video that has been responded to my Flipgrid topic. I can come in and under the feedback option, I can go in and I can grade my students. So if I click there and click there, I can even go in and I can add detailed feedback that's going to be recorded. And I can send that to my students and they're going to be notified via email of the feedback that I've given to them. And when I go back into my question here, I'm going to have that feedback be something that I can quickly go into my gradebook and put in a grade that my students received. So I hope that this was helpful. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at GISD Tech 3 and at Coach Polano, and we'll see you next time.